Stop using oils on your hair. Like, stop using them. That's a very funny statement. Don't use oils, don't use butters on your hair again. They are bad. They'll dry out your hair, and that's like a trend that has been on for years now in the natural hair community. And I would just like to share my opinion on it. Should you really stop using oils on your hair? Should you really stop using butters on your hair because certain persons said so? Like, should you? So I'll just share my opinion, what I think, and why I think they said so. So before I get into the video, if you're just seeing my channel for the first time, welcome. This is Toby Natural. Do also subscribe, click your notification button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. Like and share. So let's get into the video proper. So I want to first talk about why I think people make such statements, why I think they made such statements. Now, surely it's something from experience. Maybe they experienced something while using oils, and now they just came out and said, okay, no oils again, don't use oils, don't use butters. I think why they must have experienced something like that, like their hair drying out and freeze and everything, maybe it's because of the way they used the oil. Now, first of all, you should know why you use oil. Now, there's a reason why oil is used, and there's a how to the usage. So if you don't actually know why do you use oil, like what's the purpose, what's the importance, you won't even be able to know the how. That's another thing. So first, why do we use oil? What's the importance of using oil on the hair? Is it important? Is it something you can just let go? Then when you've known that, you know the how. So why do we use oils on our natural hair? Okay, so there are two broad reasons. Or one is like the major. So the first one I'll talk about is for stimulating hair growth. Now there are some essential oils like rosemary oil, lavender oil. They are known for stimulating hair growth, especially rosemary oil. It has been said that it has helped persons who are suffering from hair loss to regain their hair. So that's one. Then the second reason is to seal in moisture. Like that's the major, that's like the major reason. Actually, the one at the topmost rank of using oil is to seal in moisture. So then if you now know, okay, this is why I'm using it. If you're using it for hair growth, there's a way you should use it. If you're using it to seal in moisture, there's a way you should use it. Now, to seal in moisture, you should use oils after you've washed your hair, you've moisturized it with your leave-in conditioner. Now, why most people say it dries out their hair is most likely they just washed their hair and applied oil directly. You didn't use a leave-in conditioner. What do you expect? Your hair will be dry. In fact, it will be more dry because oils actually seal in moisture. They seal in whatever the state of your hair was before you use them. So if your hair was dry, when you use oil, it will even make it drier. Like it will dry the more. So that's why you use oils when your hair is moisturized, when you have used a leave-in conditioner. So that's actually the best way to use oil. Then another thing is how to use it. Now the how now determines how does your hair react to oils, to certain kinds of oils. Now looking for the kinds of oils that are compatible with your hair, your scalp and everything. So now I'll just share from my experience on this how to use oils on your hair. Like rosemary oil, yes, I talked about it just now, how it stimulates hair growth. So the edges of my hair, they are not full. They are just scanty and everything. So I decided to use it to grow my edges. So this greedy mindset now, if it can grow my edges back, why don't I just use it for the whole of my hair? So for 1 week straight, I was applying the rosemary oil on the whole of my hair. After that 1 week, even within the 1 week, my hair was itching me, like my scalp. The way it was itching me is like I want to go crazy, and I stopped it. But even after I stopped using it for a month, I was experiencing the same itching sensation. So I realized that me using rosemary oil like that was not helpful for me. Instead, look at what it was costing me. In fact, I was having injuries on my hair. So because of that experience, I can just come out and say, no, don't use rosemary oil again, don't do this again, rosemary oil is bad, blah, blah. No, I just found out that I wasn't using it the right way. So now what I do, I went back to just using it on my edges, because I discovered that it doesn't itch my edges, it's just my scalp. And secondly, I started using it as a pre-poo whenever I want to wash. So use it the whole of my hair and wash it off. So I only use it for the whole of my hair when I want to wash it off. So that's an example of knowing how to use oils on your hair. If you decide to use a particular oil, try to know which, study it and find out how it's compatible with your hair. And even though when you use it and it wasn't good, the outcome was somehow, ensure that you've used it the right way before you come out and start saying something. So that's actually what I think. So just know what oils are used for sealing your hair and in the long run helping hair growth. Then the how to use it. Know the oils that are compatible with your hair. Yes, like now I use a butter, hair butter, aloe vera hair butter, and in that my aloe vera hair butter there are a lot of oils inside. There is rosemary oil, very little. In fact, I can even see the to show how small it is. In the butter there's olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil. I mixed everything together with my aloe vera, and that's why I prepared it. So that's what I use on my hair actually. You see all the oils. So, and there's a way I use it. I don't directly apply the oil on my scalp, just carry the butter full and put it on my scalp, because I noticed that when I did that, it blocked the pores of my scalp, so my scalp was always itching me. So what I do is that I apply it more on my hair strands, then maybe just a fine small portion, very fine. After applying my hair, the remaining small film of oil on my palm, that's what I put on my scalp, because we have natural oils on our scalp. Our scalp oils itself by itself, and the natural oil is called sebum. So just know how to use oils, know how to use these things before you decide to say no, they are not working, it's bad. No, oils are very good, they are good for our hair. So just learn how to use it, know what works for you. That's what I always say. Try things out and know what works for you and adapt to it. So that's the video. Would you use oils? Would you continue to use butter? Tell me, or have you decided not to use butter or oil again? Let me know in the comments. Do well to subscribe and click on the notification button. Ciao.